Yeah, buddy, finish him. Geeks, what's cracking? We're here with Mortal Kombat Kintaro from Storm Collectibles. This is my second Storm figure. Actually, no, sorry. This is my second Storm figure review. It's probably going to be my last for a while. I'm trying to cut back. But anyway, so I pre-ordered this guy a while ago and he's here. Can't wait to get him out the box. Let's check out the artwork and then we'll rip into him. Like Goro and Shiva, Kintaro is of the four-armed Shokan race. Unlike his aristocratic comrades, however, he is the lower-class Taiguar lineage. As is customary when recruiting Shokan and Centaur into Shao Kahn's service, one of each race must face each other in bloody combat. Kintaro killed his opponent, and in an unprecedented act of bravado, roared for more Centaur blood. Centaurs leapt furiously into the ring to their demise. This savagely led Shao Kahn to appoint Kintaro his personal bodyguard. Dang. Alright, he comes with two head sculpts, and he comes with a stand so he can throw a fireball. Or does he breathe fireballs? Can't remember. And he's got that articulation. Alright, comes with a nice backdrop. Insert undamaged. Alright, there he is all caged up. And he comes with a lot more than they said on the back of the box. 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of extra hands, which equals 2 because he's got 4 arms. Then you got your 2 head sculpts, but behind there's a lot more. Okay, this is how they get you. All these extra accessories, man. It's for Sub-Zero. So if you don't have the Sub-Zero action figure, basically, you probably use the blood effects. Yeah, you can rip off the head and use the blood effects, but the frozen hands, the frozen torn off limbs, the Sub-Zero heads, that's how they get you. So we've got his fireball, the stand for the fireball, all these bloody limb explosions. You can stick this one on Sub-Zero's head, I guess any character's head. It's another one you can stick on the head. Then they have these with the bulbs for the arm sockets, another one for the head. And here, you can tell he's specifically supposed to rip off Sub-Zero's arms. And here's Sub-Zero's head split in half, showing his brain, and a bunch of extra hands for Sub-Zero, I'm not sure why. As you can see, he comes with quite a few mutton grabbers. Then you've got this grimacing head sculpt, then you got this yelling head sculpt. So he actually comes with 3 head sculpts. I thought on the back of the box they were showing you the one that shipped on top of his shoulders. So open grip, open grip, open grip. These are essentially the same. Oh, 4 hands, duh. I was like, why are they duplicated? In case you want to do the same thing. There you go. Tight grip, tight grip, tight grip. Okay, so he's got a set of 4 open grips, set of 4 tight grips. Here's the head sculpt that he ships with. And there he is, as he should be. Wow, this thing is impressive. I thought Motaro was impressive, but this thing here, he's breathtaking. He almost looks like a statue, but he's fully articulated. This is phenomenal. While I'm catching my breath, let's take a moment to bask in all of his awesome Mortal Kombat victory glory. Keith Lee. We got a chink in the armor, Ted. Lower extremity joints are loosey-goosey. For a figure this size, he can't really support his own weight. You can get him to stand up, but mostly with his legs straight. I tried to do a dynamic pose, not even that dynamic, where he was just lunging forward, And see these toe joints and the ankle joints, they just were not strong enough to hold him. I'm gonna stand him up, and I'm gonna try and use these toes for support, and they fold right up. Spread his legs apart a little bit wider, maybe give him a wider base, angle that knee, he falls backwards. So yeah, even the toes on this foot are loose. Put them straightened out, they flip up too. See? It's disappointing because number one, you can't really get good poses out of him when he's by himself. But he comes with these gripping hands so he can pick up another figure like Sub-Zero and supposedly hold him in the air. How you gonna get him to hold another figure in the air if he can't hold himself up? Then on top of it, no peg holes at the bottom. So if you had peg holes, then maybe you can use a figure stand, but you can't. And all the flight stands I have, like from NECA, they're not gonna fit around his waist, so I can't even get one to brace him there. So I did buy some heavy duty wire to make my own stands. So I might have to make one to fit with him, because this is the type of guy where I know I put him on the shelf, like my Surtur figure. He'll be on the floor the next morning when I wake up, because he's just not gonna, even if I get him to stand up, he's just not gonna support his own weight, unless I just cock him straight up. And even that's not guaranteed, because his knees are a little bit loose too. Oh, yeah, see? There you go. Stand straight up at attention, my friend. No fighting for you. You can't walk while you fight. Alright, so that being said, it is a gorgeous figure, but that really, really, really took the wind out of my sails. Watch, look. See how loose that top one was? Just a little nudge from a finger. No bueno. Alright, sorry. I know you can hear and feel my disappointment. I was really excited. Especially Storm Collectibles at the price point they come in at. I expect to get the kit and caboodle out of them. I want to do poses, I want them to run. I shouldn't be dealing with this. Hopefully it's just mine. I'll see if I can maybe get an exchange. I have to see where I got this from. I think I got it from Big Bad Toy Store. Alright, so anyway, he's beautiful. The paint is phenomenal. His tiger stripes. I like the way they kind of fade the paint there and blend it. It's pretty freaking awesome, man. Got his abs looking like sausages. Chromed out shoulder pad, spiky armor. And these bracelets here, they do come off. When you take the hands off, be careful. They'll jump off and roll around on your floor. And he's got these knee pads that look pretty good. Toes are fully manicured. All right, let's see what we can do. 360 on the head. Got tilt right. Got tilt left. Looks down. Up. Shoulders get pretty high. Other shoulders get pretty high as well. Wingspan. Double jointed elbows. Much better than 90 degrees. How about huggy huggy? Not too tight. You can work with that. You do get 360 rotation at the shoulders. Gotta watch out for the other arm though. 360 at the bicep. And at the forearm. 360 at the wrist. Now, those wrist joints, they do rotate independently of the fist, so you can get vertical or horizontal flex in there, but you just gotta see which way it's turned. So you see there, you can get him pointing down for the repulse blast if his hand was open. And here, pointing up. Oops. but because his mitts are so big, you can see that the range is a little bit limited. So, chest piece is rubber. You get a little bit of a crunch. It's kind of high though. See ya, right up there, the upper back, right above where the diaphragm would be. That's where it crunches. And it crunches back a little bit. Then the waist also goes back too, so you get more. And there's the full bend of the waist and the upper portion of the back. Now, this made 360, but he's got this strap on, and the strap doesn't come off, so not doing that. Waist, 360. Man, look at them cakes. Alright, split range. Doesn't want to give you much. It's tough though. There you go. That's about as far as we get him. Bending over. Not much on the van damage. Kick range. Knees are double jointed, but they don't act like it. Really shallow range. A little bit better than 90 degrees. Not much of a prancer. And not much of a dancer. Toes do point down sufficiently, but the point up don't get much. The toes are articulated. You do get 360 on the feet. They are on rockers. Quick close-up of the blade on his chest. The chrome paint is pretty nice. Yin and yang on his belt. And he's got his sash in the back. I'm so pissed that this thing can't stand up. It took me forever just to get him to stand there like that. He comes in at just under 10 inches. There he is next to his buddy Motaro. And for reference, there's your average height McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat figure. Alright, I'm about to render my verdict.
Listen!
As is, I'd have to say don't buy. And now this is just based on my experience. Maybe I got a bad one. I'm going to call Big Bad Toy Store and see if they'll replace it for me, and then I'll do a follow-up review. If you're thinking about buying it right now, I'd maybe hold off for a little bit or check some other reviewers and see. Matter of fact, I'm going to look on YouTube and see if other reviewers had the same problem, because I'm really disappointed. And I hate when this happens, because when I get excited about a figure and I get deflated, I do a real crappy review. I apologize, because I know this review is crappy. I didn't do all the things I normally would do. When I lose it like that, especially on these import figures because they're so expensive, it's just really deflating. Again, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'll do better next time, but it's just get emotional over the plastic. All right, so let me know what you think. Even with the bad knees and ankles, do you think he's worth it? I think he's a phenomenal looking figure. I think it's well done. The fact that you can't pose him kind of kills everything. And I'm making too much out of it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe I'm just too emotional. Maybe I need to quit doing reviews. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. Keep coming back for more. Sound off in the comments. Talk to me. YouTube likes it. Thanks for helping the channel grow. Keep watching. Till next time, Disappointed Fanboy Destroyer is out of here.